chicks dressed as comedy. Who's outraged? Who's doubling down? The GGHOP is here to turn it all around with an ancient idea called having fun. Sounds a little scary, stick around, don't run. In the next 60 minutes, begging you to try. Open up your echo chamber and ditch your tribe. There's just one mission by which we're led, to put a big fat smile upon your head. The song is almost done, time to start the show, but there might be something left that you'd like to know. What's GGHOP mean? It's your right to ask. The guaranteed, genuine, honest to goodness 1 hour podcast. Hey. Good morning. It is Wednesday, March 27th. That's hump day. Hallelujah. It's the GGHOP, the Guaranteed Genuine Honest to Goodness 1 hour podcast, all brought to you by Wilson Farm Market and Frankfurt Beer Works. I'm your host, Bill Gann, along with James Swinford.
Frankfurt Beer Works.
Hey, there he is. There he is. Feeling good. You in a good mood today, James?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood.
He's in a good mood today. We're all in a real good mood. Just having fun with the theme song before we started.
Yeah, we've already had a bundle of laughs before the shows even got started.
I was kind of making a joke with me wearing that like golfer's hat. I look like the fat brother of the guy who sang Brian Johnson for AC/DC.
Bill Johnson over here.
Bill Johnson. That's me. Yeah, we're saying like, yeah, having all sorts of fun. Like, you know, I need to eat a salad and put in Thunderstruck and that whole thing. And then right before we go on, Michael's like, "You've got a fat back." Like, hey, great. I never thought about my fat ass back. Jesus. Well, glad to have you along. We got the show here. Karen on vacation today. Where? But she'll be back. No worries.
She'll love this episode.
She'll love this episode. Very good. So we want to get started and remind you about what's going on, the giveaway, and who sponsors us, the whole big deal there. So we've got a great graphics to bring up. It is ready almost. It's coming.
Do you know
Wilson Farm Market.
Do you know if he's open on Good Friday or not?
I believe he is probably 100% open on Good Friday.
So
I would say yes, he would be.
You
I haven't checked.
When we have the giveaway, it's going to be early in the morning. You get it in time for Easter. You can get you some Easter stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How it works is when we draw you and you get a hold of me and everything's good, and I make, because a lot of people, you know, they use a screen name. It's not the name.
Yeah.
So then I have to get you a real name. Then I send a text to him and tell him that you're coming in, or if you want it sent to you, I can have it sent to you. But if you'd like to go there, and they'll have it waiting for you at the register.
Sweet.
Yeah, so it's all set. Plus, you get the shirt. I need to give you the shirt,
And
too.
the
I'll
sweet
send you the
shirt.
shirt, or I can bring it by your house if you're local. If you're out of town, I'll gladly send it to you, no problem. So we're sponsored by Wilson Farm Market. There they are, the beautiful web page. Yeah, check them, but I'm pretty sure they're open Good Friday, man. They good stuff. See, just like you were saying, getting ready for the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Got to have one of those. Why not? Be the person that brings that to the party.
Getting ready for the
instead of
next game in the What Sucks tournament.
It would be like, that's true. We got our tournament we'll be talking about, but the big basketball tournament, the NCAA tournament, you could bring something like this over with a bunch of guys in the game, or you could bring some cheese balls that are no fucking good like James does. Now also,
That's right. I do.
there's some ribs. So some ribs. You like ribs? You a rib person? You a rib guy? No, not any ribs.
Not really.
Okay,
Sometimes.
I like ribs. I like them dry. I don't like a lot of sauce. I don't know about you.
Anytime I see a black guy running a food truck that has ribs, yes.
Then you eat it.
Yes.
Okay.
That's always the best fucking thing ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
You heard it from James.
I'm not even a rib guy, but I'm like, yeah, I'll go over and try some of those ribs.
Yes.
They always end up being badass.
It's got to be correct.
Yeah, there was a guy that always did them at Ohio State, like a couple of blocks away from the stadium.
So funny you brought that up.
Oh, it was so good.
Because check it out. It's peanut butter Buckeye fudge. OH.
There you go. I-O.
There we go. Look at that. Delicious. That's just one of the fudges you can get there. There's several kinds of fudges. That, I think, is loaded potato salad, if I had to guess. But whatever it is, got cheese and bacon on it, so it has to taste good. I love the cold salad options. Love a few cold salad. What are our side dishes for this evening? Very Cartman. Very Cartman. And how do you get there? So we got today and then Friday. That's this Friday. We are going to announce the winner of your Get Your Fat Ass Over to Facebook. Because if you go to Facebook and you, what is it? You like people, you follow people there. I can see that. If you follow us there, that's who we're drawing. That's the pool we're drawing from before Friday. And you will get a $100 gift card from Wilson Farm Market to spend on any of this crazy stuff. And there's even, was there weed stuff for your dog, James? And there's weed
CBD
there?
stuff for your dog.
They sell, what do they sell? Loose
Now the stuff
flour,
that I got,
big nugs.
the
what
stuff
they
that
call
I
'em?
got was supposed to be they're like little bites, little square bites.
Okay.
The stuff that I got was supposed to be like something that kind of sedates them or helps them kind of calm down.
Yeah.
It just made my dog more relaxed and felt like she could just do whatever she wanted. So
Okay.
just know that it's just going to make your dog feel comfortable. It may not necessarily knock them out.
Chilled out.
Yeah, but if you have dogs that have like hip problems or leg problems, that probably help them out because my dog's kind of like slow in that way. You know, some of those dogs like that, they don't have big ass ends to them. They're all torso and front end.
Yeah. So it just mellows out your animal.
Yeah,
instead of
she
being a
just
little-
kind of felt like she wasn't full on playing when you was playing with her though. You could tell she was a little lackadaisical,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like nothing major. But it took a bunch of them for her. 'Cause she's a little bigger.
Did she eat a ton of food later?
She kind of just always
Get the
does. She's
munchies?
just one of them
Okay.
kind of dogs. Yeah,
Just checking.
yeah.
Okay. Smoke cigarettes. I don't know. So there you go. It's come on over and you can, and again, check us out on X. You can follow us there.
Picks up the
YouTube,
controller, starts
Rumble.
playing MLB the Show
Yeah,
with me. Yeah,
just hanging out with you. That's cool. So if you want to play video games with your animals and explore what THC and CBD can do for them, you just head right here. There it is. There's the place. CBD for your dogs.
and I didn't try any of them, but
no,
if
that's
we get our thousand views on a video, I'll try some of them.
Oh yeah.
When you go to get your
Oh, you're gonna
bikini.
eat the edibles from there
Yeah, why not?
for dogs?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
As long as it doesn't,
Alright.
as long as it doesn't say don't eat them, because if
Yeah.
it says don't eat them, there's probably
Oh, well,
some
we're
shit in it.
especially gonna eat them.
Yeah.
Then that'd be the best way
That'd
to
be
eat
the
them. I
best way
hope
to
it
do it.
says don't eat them. Oh, you can have a whole pack. I'll wear the bikini. You eat the dog buzz pills.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, this Friday we got the winner. Get your fat ass over there to Facebook. There it is. Some delicious buns for you to check out. That's some yummy.
Sprinkles. That one's got sprinkles
That
on
one's
it.
got sprinkles all over it. Very cool. So that's what's going on. We'll choose that Friday. Winner, chicken dinner. Let's see. The next thing on our list that we would probably want to move to, we had we had the big first round of the What Sucks tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so there were some votes. And I just want to check it for now. Going to our account. Here it is. I'm pretty sure I know who won. 100%.
100%.
Oprah Winfrey. I told you it was going to be tough. Just absolutely trouncing being caught masturbating as something that sucks. So Oprah Winfrey moving on to the next round. Congratulations, Oprah.
As Wayne and Garth would say, she certainly does suck.
She certainly does suck. It definitely is sucking. Yeah. So she is into the second round. Congratulations to Oprah, for heaven's sakes. Now, down in the corner.
I mean, she's a heavy favorite, so.
She was a heavy favorite. But well, not anymore, James, because she found out being heavy is not her fault.
That's right.
It was never her fault.
Second round, sponsored by Ozempic.
She has a disease. She can't. That's a disease, James. She couldn't help that.
She takes all her shots.
Yeah. Those of you with cancer, tough shit. You know what I mean? You chose that. That's how she feels. Then down here in the corner, now our one for today we'll put up. It's full blown flu. There you go. See, it's full blown flu. But also, if you notice, and I put this on Facebook yesterday because I put the bracket up. There's Stephen Colbert, but see, that isn't the famous Stephen Colbert. And I let people know yesterday that a 6-year-old makes most of our graphics.
It's a PH, right?
Yes, and we've let that 6-year-old go, and we apologize to anyone named Stephen Colbert with a V. 'cause
Stephen Colbert.
Colbert. Yeah, it's probably Stephen Colbert.
Yeah.
I know him, man. He's a good guy.
Stephen Colbert's all right.
Yeah, so this is Stephen Colbert. It should have the PH. We'll fix the graphic as soon as we can hire a new child laborer. So it won't be long. So today, up on X, you can vote on Stephen Colbert. That's the one who hosts the show, not Stephen Colbert, against the full-blown flu. What sucks more? And Nick said, you said you didn't get the flu much, right? You got something
I've
else.
got it twice in my life.
your kid.
And then my son, like when my son was 1 year old, it's like a couple days after his birthday. He got it super bad and gave it to me. I wasn't starting to get symptoms until she actually took him to doctor, and he had to stay overnight at the doctor
Yes.
or at the hospital or whatever. And while they were there, I about died. Like, it was bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were how old then, do you think?
You what?
How old were you then? Like, what about
Uh,
killed you? In your 20s, right? 30s?
No, 30,
Yeah.
4-ish,
Okay.
34-ish.
Yeah.
No, actually, been right after he's born. I've been 31.
Okay. So
Yeah.
31 and about puts
Oh,
you out.
yeah.
Yeah.
About sweat every fluid I had, and whatever
Oh,
other
man.
fluids I had went out both ends.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's the worst.
I got that every year in middle school, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, always in March. Got it
Yeah.
every year. And then high school and then college, I quit getting the flu. Now I get it every once in a while, thankfully. But when I get it, it's like
I had
years.
it once when I was like 14 and 31.
Nice.
So I'm hoping it ain't like cyclical.
It's gonna come back and
because I'm
get you, man.
45 and I don't want to be like, man, every 15 years I get this shit.
Uh-oh. 50 years old, James is.
Every morning I wake up, be checking things.
With heavy hearts, we announced that James will no longer be joining us. So that's it. Full-blown flu, coming out both ends. Stephen Colbert, what sucks more? You decide today on X, and then Friday.
He's blowing shit out of both ends at this point, too.
He is. I didn't read about it because I don't read about every click story and everything, but do you know anything about what he was making jokes about somebody named Kate Middleton, and then she like sued him, and then I think he's apologized on air for it.
Dude,
something happened.
She's like a royal. I wish I kept up more on. I don't. Well, I don't actually. I don't wish I kept up more on pop culture, but
it's okay.
What is she, like a princess or something?
I think so. I just haven't.
Right. Princess. Producer says princess.
Princess. Okay.
So like the one that was married to the bald one.
Okay.
Prince William.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm with you. Now I know.
Not Baldwin.
Kate and Harry. Baldwin. She married Harry.
And like she hasn't
or Prince William.
She hasn't been seen forever, and then they came out and said she had cancer or something.
Oh.
But I don't know if he was making those jokes after they knew that or like beforehand.
Got ya.
I don't know.
Well, he did something, and like they're lawsuiting him over
Nice.
it. And then I think he apologized on air for it. Was sorry for what he did, whatever. But I'm also for, though, I don't very much care for Stephen Colbert at all. But if he was on there telling a joke, don't apologize for it. It's just a joke. If he doesn't really hope you die or.
That's why he's not that's why he's not a comedian. He's a show host.
Well, and that's why the rules apply evenly for everybody. So you should be able to tell whatever joke you want to say. It's a joke. He doesn't really want you to die.
Yeah.
And if he does, like, screw him. I mean, whatever. You can't stop people from thinking what they want to think, saying what they want to say. So I would say, keep telling the joke, Stephen.
Yeah.
Keep going. But I hope you were able to pull it out against the full-blown flu. Full-blown flu is bad.
Yeah.
Stephen Colbert is bad. And why is Stephen Colbert bad to me? Just the same old jokes. And during COVID-19, the whole vaccine thing. And if you don't get one, you're killing grandmas and babies and that kind of shit, man. Just like, you listen to that stuff now.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, if you go back and watch clips of that, it is not aging well.
Yeah.
How just a freak out of 6 feet apart.
CBS gives those guys that kind of money. They start sitting in ivory towers.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens. You get locked in there and.
Yeah.
But so there you go. Stephen Colbert, bit of a jerk, but again, should be able to make the jokes he wants. And that's the PH one. So today, give it a vote. We're moving on. Very cool.
Stefan.
That's Stefan. And see, that's the thing. He's Steven, not Stefan. I know a person named Stefan, and he's a Billy badass. So he's cool. So I don't want to taint him with that. Yeah. So moving on the show now. It's Wednesday, and we haven't done a Wednesday show in a long time. I think it's been 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yes, 3 weeks. And I think the last one we did that was a Wednesday show, Gibson Wells was here, was in the studio.
Yeah.
So we didn't get a chance because after a while we had started to make it a thing that on Wednesday, hump day, it was time for, we would do our sex toy reviews. And so back, because it's hump day, James, very special. I even made a special. It's a very classy graphic. Again, sponsored by Wilson Farm Market. I want everyone to know that.
I do children.
Again, if you're at work, blow this up on the screen. This should be.
If Graham's watching, tell her to. Yeah.
Yes. Well, Graham's into that stuff too, man. You gotta leave him alone, man. Graham likes to get it on sometimes. You
gotta warn him though. It might make the heart kind of flutter. Might make some shit go down.
Well, you know what? It happens. What happens? It's natural. We're talking about natural stuff here.
I think the funny part is we censor your titties at the start.
Yes, exactly. Covering up my breasts.
That's the funniest part.
No one wants to see that. Or my fat back.
Yeah.
So now what I think we need to do is, though, we've got to start using some of these graphics as our title cards. Yeah. We'll get a lot more clicks. a lot more disappointed people. Yeah. There wasn't one penis in this whole show.
Have to blur one of them out, but don't blur the bad ones out.
So let us begin on this wonderful journey on our hump day thing we do, and we even got the graphic. Sex toy review reviews. There'll be a little song soon. I didn't mean to put that Virapus or whatever too low to that review thing. Sorry about that, guys. Again, the 6-year-old that makes these has been let go. That we've let them go. They're no longer part of the organization. And I apologize to our listeners and viewers and
things like that. I hope you're not just a listener. You're missing out. Jesus. I hope you're not just listening to this thing. All right. So that's some quality products. Those aren't the products we'll be talking about today.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah. No, we've got other things. Now,
Who the hell's that dildo in the left corner? Oh, that's you.
hey,
Oh, that's me. Oh,
you.
shit, it's
Look at
me.
that down
It's
there.
me.
He's a French tickler. He's got his little beard. Now, remember the fun about, if you've never seen this before, Sex Toy Reviews came from a time when I was looking for things to talk about. I got on a website where they sell these things, and I started looking through the reviews for them. And again, I don't write any of this. They do. So they are just comical, because some people are way in to the product, man. I mean, way in. So let's start. I don't even know what the first one is. Okay, that's right. So this one is a game. And again, we're at some of them I have it in there, some I don't. But for full disclosure, this is adamandeve.com, a place where you can get stuff like this. This is Monogamy, a hot affair with your partner game. It's on sale for $34.99, value priced, over, I believe, 70,000 sold. Not bad at all. Okay. So just a few reviews for this thing. Again, it's a game where now I usually put the little thing here on my paper to be able to tell you, but I can just tell you from reading through this description. So it's a game. You have these cards on there, and you go around the board like 6 times. But when you start, you're supposed to be like dressed and stuff, like, so you're not like jumping into bed naked and playing this game. You slowly, like, over time, okay, and then you'll hear from some of these people that they didn't like parts of this game. But the first one, again, this is Monogamy, a hot affair with your partner game. First person, 5 out of 5 stars. This was a pleased one. This is a very short one. The title is Hit the Brown Hole. And it says, yes, exclamation mark, was able to win a game and put my PP in her beehole. Okay, sponsored by Wilson Farm Market. Right. Okay. This one, though, this person was 4 out of 5, but this is, okay, he's happy, but
we put rubber vaginas up there, but you're saying b-hole.
Yeah, I know.
Is that what they type?
That's what they type.
That's
I just type what they type. It's pretty crazy. Well, let me go to this one first, okay, and then I'll come back to this one. Okay.
I don't know the order, so you can just do the ones.
No
you
problem.
do,
I see. This is 4 out of 5 stars. This says solid bones, but cards not for us. Short version. I haven't played this game yet, which is fantastic. Neither have I. Okay, checkmate. But I've looked over all the cards, and after extensive modifications, have extremely high hopes. Long version. Here we go. I was really excited to get this game, but I knew I had a problem as I started looking over the steamy and passionate cards. At our wildest, my wife and I are apparently much more vanilla than the target audience of this game. There are a lot of food ones. And here we go. Here we go. Ever eaten a strawberry out of a vagina? How about cucumbers and yogurt out of someone's butt? Okay. Fantastic. A surprising amount of feet ones. So get ready for some hot toe in the vagina action. And some outright weird ones. I don't really want my wife to literally freeze my unmentionables with ice for 10 minutes and then warm it up again. Add in the very specific role play cards that just aren't for us, and I was left with very few steamy cards that wouldn't disrupt the desired mood. However, I really like most of the intimate cards. A good chunk of the passionate cards were great as well, and the board itself seems like it would provide a fantastic outline for a wonderful evening. What to do? And this is what happens if you've watched these before. Everyone likes these. These are some DIY mofos. What to do? We'll write my own cards, of course.
My own cards.
I found someone who could do custom cards. God, who the fuck is that?
Christ.
I've got an order for you today. I need a stuck butthole card.
Put down the Magic Gathering cards and start working on my shit.
Hey, I know you normally do cards for businesses, but if you could do this eat yogurt out of butthole card, that'd be fantastic. Let's see. I found
we accidentally put your saying on the realtor's fucking card. It's just like
Century 21. Oh my God.
I'm your local hometown realtor, and the bag was like, I eat ass. You're like, oh,
whoa.
It's
you
realtor.
He might sell a lot of houses. You
That's
never
right.
know. Might attract him.
Phone's ringing off the hook.
I got a guy to make custom cards, and I'm getting to create 50 or so cards that better fit my own relationship. And once they're done, then I have extremely high hopes that this game will give us some incredible memories. Pretty good for a guy that's never played it.
Yeah.
Again, he never played it.
He's playing it with his left and right hand.
Yeah, exactly. There
That's
is
what
no.
he's playing.
There's
it
no
with.
partner.
No.
There is no partner.
Like she keeps getting this card that says disappointment, disappointment,
Yes.
disappointment.
It's weird. My my doll can't roll the die. So let me go back now that you know the cards are big in it. So let me go back to this one. So then, okay, so you heard that what some of these were. Again, he said, if you really ate yogurt out of a cucumber out of someone's butthole. This one person says, great game, 4 out of 5. This is all, it says all in caps, and it is all in caps.
Oh, they're yelling it.
The task that one has to perform from the card should have come with a time length. Someone kept drawing the butthole lit card, evidently. There should be a time limit on these damn cards.
You
What
know
does
what
this guy have to do?
You know what I'd do if I was that toy company though that made this game? I'd be a smart ass. Like, give us your address and we'll send you a timer.
Yes.
And give him like this hourglass. It's like fucking 2 foot. Yeah, so it's like 3 hours or something. We could flip it over. It's like a whole day.
Bring some dressing for the salad.
fresh strawberries.
Okay. Here's one. Fun game. 4 out of 5. Another good one. Then we're going to do a couple that are not good. Fun game. This person says, this game is super fun to play, but a lot of the cards are all about butt stuff. Like a lot more than we expected. Not our cup of tea. So we ended up having to skip a lot of the cards. Overall fun game, and definitely took our average board game and box wine night to the next level. A lot of butt stuff.
Box wine.
Now some people who are not
It's not the
happy.
headache she's looking for.
No.
She's looking for the box wine headache.
1 out of 5 stars.
Oh,
This
no.
is very hard to play and or understand. And I'll just read this, what this says. It says, game is not made for U.S. It says us, but it means United States. Game is not made for United States. Made for England or something. Cards are long and hard to accomplish tasks. Okay, I don't know. So there must have been color, must have been spelled with a U-R on one of these cards. I don't know what makes it British.
Right.
Pretend your teeth aren't very good while you're screwing me. I don't know what it was.
Now tickle his jubblies.
Now you got now two out of 5 stars for your naughty bits.
You naughty bits.
Might work for some. So this game, the game is supposed to only take 90 minutes. It took us 3 hours, and that was cutting corners. The corners we cut were the drinks, snack, and strip places on the board. We were already dressed minimally, and we weren't interested in eating or drinking anything. 1,000 question marks. So we were getting bored and decided just to draw cards whenever we landed on those spaces. And most of the cards have to do with future acts, like for your partner. So this did not really help with trying to set a mood for the current atmosphere of the game. We had like one good moment and like one good conversation. By the end of it, I had ice in my vagina and my husband had blue balls, so we didn't even have sex. 2 out of 5.
First world
That's
problem.
2 out of 5.
First world problem.
That person still gave it a 2 out of 5.
I don't want nobody to get fired.
Sounds like you guys need therapy.
Yeah.
Jiminy Christmas. We had like one good conversation.
Aren't sex board games stupid?
Well, this one too, like reading the other ones, one I didn't put on there's like, this has like stupid future ones to do, like cook dinner. So it is weird because you assume it's going to be just right now.
Yeah.
Touch this, eat this, lick the, it's not. It's actually about like a slow build. Yeah, and then at the end, the payoff thing is like some kind of like you do a scenario with your wife or significant other, and it's like pretend you are the producer and they are the you are Harvey Weinstein and you are Oprah or some shit, like that. But so yeah, people canned it because it wasn't like steamy enough. Just too slow.
Just get some friends and some Pictionary.
True.
Jesus.
True. So enough of the game. I mean, that was fun. That was a good time. I enjoyed that. There it is. I told you, see, there's that one. I'm like, wait, oh, this way. Here's the story, look, of a lovely lady. Is this on? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Am I hitting it right? Oh, there it is. Can you hear me? Okay. When I did that yesterday, I'm like, this is perfect. It's going to be pointing right at me.
It's funny because you tried this out.
There's two boners on the screen. Hi-oh. Okay.
Like, ah.
This is a lot of fun. Okay.
It looks fun.
It does look. Doesn't it look like fun to you? Okay. Then AdamandEve.com, sex toy reviews. This is a great one. The All-American Whopper 6.5-inch dong with harness. Okay, this is absolutely beautiful. Now, I do have the description here. Strap-on lets you sport your very own stiffy.
It's
Okay.
a good thing they call it an All-American Whopper.
It is.
No copyright.
It's all American right there. You got the rings and everything. Here's a strap-on that's as close to the real thing as you can get. A real strap-on. With its lifelike features and firm yet flexible shaft, the dildo practically comes to life in your hands.
I hope your family's watching a movie in there.
Yeah, they hope so too. It slips smoothly into the adjustable harness for hot and heavy strap-on play. The harness comes with 2 rings to fit other toys in your collection. Just in case, you need an extra. You have that. A 4-point connection system,
It's
which is
always good.
nice.
It's always good to have spares.
4-point connection system, safety first. Provides stability and a secure fit no matter how wild things get. No partner at the moment? You can use the dildo all by yourself with its suction cup base.
I can already tell those straps are looking a little lacking.
Options. That's what people like. Options, and Adam and Eve has it all for you. So at least if this show doesn't work out, I think I got a job huckstering this shit. Okay, so let's do, these are actually, I guess these are all good ones, but they must be silly. So let's see. Awesome toy for us. 5 stars out of 5. Here we go. I just love sucking on this cock. It is just the right size, not too large, like most dildos.
I'm gonna cut that audio out. Use it for so much shit.
A lot of people are. A lot of old enemies. I'll show Bill. Used to dunk my head in the toilet.
I'll make a rap song.
Take that. I'm going to dox you with your suck cock stuff. Dude, bring it on. I can't wait. Hello, is this thing on? Hello. Okay. I am trying to deep throat it soon. Okay. The width and length are just perfect. It's just about the same size as my own cock. My wife has strapped the harness on and attacked me with it. I think with the dildo, not just the harness. I was just beating the shit out of him with the harness. I don't know. Again, they ride them. I don't. I'm not riding this shit. Okay. I get down on my knees and worship her cock. She makes me beg for it. It feels so good sliding in and out of my ass. Again, just the right size. Just a little bit of lube, and there's no pain. Just pleasure. I might get another one so that she can try me from both ends. 5 out of 5. Changing people's lives, man. Greasing the wheels.
You should post a profile picture with it. That'd just be the funny part.
Also, some of these names of it's usually just anonymous user. It also says verified buyer, so they go through and make sure you bought it.
Boner 42069.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I need to just get a list of those. Here's a short one. She loves it. 5 out of 5. She jumped on that thing like a duck on a June bug. She started screaming and got her nuts off in less than 2 minutes. 5 out of 5. No comedy there. Moving on. Sorry. Jumped on that thing like a
Sounds
duck
like
on
a
a
happy
June bug.
lesbian couple, but I wouldn't know from that last article.
Down in Tennessee, maybe some duck on a June bug. Let's see.
So these are popular in Arkansas and Alabama, I guess.
Yeah. Here's a very short one. Fantasy fulfilled. 5 out of 5. It just says, a little big, but you'll survive. Just tickles me, I guess, and him. Now the last one, ding. Oh, this person misspelled it. Ding dong harness. Well, whatever. 5 out of 5.
Ding dong harness.
I don't know if it's just me
Or is that is that the username?
That's the person's just their title of their little story. Yeah, he means to say he's talking about the dong. He just misspelled it. But his story is, I don't know if it's just me or what, but I can't get the damn dong harness to work right. The 5 stars are for the American Whopper Dong 6.5. That's great. I wish you would include some well thought out directions though, like line drawings at least. Thanks. A semi-happy customer. But he gave it 5 out of 5. Just not the harness part. Just want you to know that 5, it's going to the 6.5 point American Super Donger.
It's because
Not the shitty harness.
It's because the strap was probably made in China.
Yeah. Thanks, Elon. He probably did that. Hey, we're halfway through already, so it's time to talk about our sponsor, Wilson Farm Market.
Halfway through.
That's these guys right here. Scott Wilson Farm Market, great place to get fried chicken, delicious treats for your games, the weekend, or if you're trying out Monogamy, the game.
Monogamy, the game.
There's food stuff in there.
Grape corn.
Grape corn. They said there's.
No, they don't have grape corn. They have grapes and corn.
They do. Fruits, vegetables. So it's not just the sweet stuff. It's not just the fatty stuff. Although that's what I tend to gravitate towards: the fried chicken and the fudge and the bread and the cheese. But if you would get a game like
If you
Monogamy,
keep going, your cholesterol is going to go up. You keep listing
It's-
shit off; it just goes up as you say it.
can't help it. It's so delicious. But if you were playing a porn game like a Monogamy there that we talked about, I keep looking at the floor. That's where the paper is. If you maybe go by Wilson Farm Market, and it said there's a lot of food ones. Maybe you could get some yogurt and cucumbers at Wilson Farm Market and eat out of your wife's butthole.
Strawberries.
Yeah, or strawberries out of a vagina. whatever. So that's it. Sponsored by Wilson Farm Market. Thank you very much. Glad to have you. Go over there, get it. US 31. And again, if you want to win free food from there, go follow us on Facebook.
That's
You
right.
can be part of it. This Friday, we'll choose it. It's all yours. All right, back to the fun. Our next one, our last one. I only did 3 today. I probably should have got another one, but whatever. We'll just go with it. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Well, I mean, you had 6.5 inches worth of that one. So.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'll miss you.
Nick,
Okay.
it's like
Bye-bye,
we're-
America's
it looks like
Superdome.
we're standing next to an NBA player.
That's right.
I'm in the shower with
I'm
an
playing
NBA
D.
player. Oh shit! I'm only
Vladdy,
6'3". Get the fuck out of my way.
Vladdy, you're smaller than I thought you'd be.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Clone
Again,
Willy.
adamandeve.com. This is the Clone a Willy Light Skin Tone Kit. I just did that because I have light skin. I mean, I'm sure we have different skin tones out there watching, and they have ones for everyone. And they even have ones that are bright, amazing, fun colors. So if you don't want it to be a real color, it can be any color you want.
Bright alien dong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like orange or purple. Or
Those are all
yellow.
over Spencer's gifts.
Yes. Yeah. The ones they usually put out right in the window.
The ones they tell the kids you can't go past the register.
Don't walk over there.
Oh, whoa, now.
Not by the dildo rack.
Come back over the Pokemon hats.
This is. What are you guys selling here? Pokemon hats and dildos. We got plenty of the Pokemon hats.
They're all dragons. That's not the dragon part you
Yeah,
want.
that's right. We got to fuse those two together somehow. Next show. This is the Clone a Willy Light Stone. Keep saying it. Light Skin Tone Kit. Turn your boner into a vibrating dildo. One of Cosmo's 10 best sex toys for couples. This do-it-yourself kit, which, as we know, these people that do these reviews, they love do-it-yourself stuff. They love adding stuff, putting new straps on. They create a lifelike mold of your erection so you can make your very own vibrating dildo, James. It comes with everything you need, including molding powder, silicone, a vibrator, super detailed directions, which is good for the last guy, and
last
more.
guy.
It's the perfect arts and crafts project for
I
any...
hope they wrote them in American English.
That's right. Then you do it like IKEA. It's just all picture.
Yeah.
It's the perfect arts and crafts project for any fun-loving couple, right? And it's a great way to stay close to each other when you're apart. Size varies. Silicone uses 1 AA battery, sold separately.
Well, the size does vary.
They didn't even
in what
include a
you're doing.
battery with it. Chintzy bastards. Okay, so how about some reviews of this thing? Great gift, and it says ... LOL. This is 5 out of 5. This is an interesting one. Okay, listen to this. I bought this item, made the clone, then gave it the clone to my friend as a gift for him and his girl. Great if you think a dude's wife is hot, but you know you will never get with her. Thanks. I'd love to know how many that happens to.
Is that where
I'm sure this happens?
Is that
all
where the term
time.
living vicariously through someone came from?
No kidding.
Right?
What kind of relationship are you in with a friend when you can clone your own dong, hand it to
I
him?
call my clone dong vicariously.
Yeah,
and I'm
it's
living
called
through
vicariously.
Vicariously.
And I'm going to live through your wife, and then put it in your friend's hand, and then say, "Hey, this is for you to use on your wife,"
Yeah.
because I can't get in there.
But then what if you hand it to him and you see all the disappointment in his face because you just handed him something that he wasn't used to be having in his hand? That's what I'm saying.
I can't let my wife use this here. Or you get
Tell her
to,
this is what she missed out on.
or he hands it back to you a week later, and it's been used, and maybe it's him, or hands you back one. That'd be so sweet. That'd be a fun. There should be a day for that. You know, there's a day
But
for
it's
everything.
small enough to wear as a necklace.
Wow. Okay. So I made one, gave it to my buddy so he can give it to his wife. So
Maybe she's just a whore. And it's
it could
all
be.
right.
I mean, maybe, but I think if you're into that, skip the cloning process because as you'll see later, this ain't easy to do, I guess, for some
No.
folks. Okay. 5 out of 5.
Stay stiff for this mold. That don't sound like it's going to work.
It's a lot of trouble. 5 out of 5. Verified brand. They loved it. Exactly as described. The hubby and I had lots of fun making it, and I wanted to get him something memorable for his birthday. By God, that'll do it. Something different. We've been married for a while, so we wanted to surprise him. He never blushes, but did he when I showed him this? We actually bought a second one as we feel we could do a better one without the kids in the house. Yeah, trying to make it in front of the kids is a huge error. I'm just going to say, I don't know about the good people at Adam and Eve, but anyone underage, you should not be trying to clone your penis in front of your family.
Bitch don't know what a pottery wheel is. Just
That's the
fucking
person with a
get
weird
better
name.
hobbies.
It was called like Nola Cooch 76. So it's somebody from New Orleans who evidently
only has one room in her house.
Exactly. Can the
apparently.
kids go out and play while you're doing this stuff? Jesus, stop it. Uh-oh,
Why
bad.
are we going to grandma's?
Yeah. Yeah. Why do we have to go back to grandma's again? Why are you covered in plastic? Why is dad really angry?
Daddy's crotch on fire from some Chinese silicone
know.
trash he just shoved his dick into.
all of them too are like,
Fuck.
make sure you shave, because if you don't shave, then
It's gonna
the
pull
hair
all it
gets
out like a
stuck
fucking
in
wax.
there,
Oh
and
my
it
God.
gets stuck in the hair, and then it hardens, and then oh my God, you need to read the directions carefully, please. What a letdown! 1 out of 5. Here we go. And it goes to the second page. Oh no, it doesn't. Good. Okay.
There has to be one bragger. Put this in and the whole thing.
Oh,
shattered
there's
'cause
plenty
my-
of those. There's loads of.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's pretty good kit, but I'm pretty girthy. And they give like these like
Yeah.
exacting measurements of their penis, like anyone cares, like and in centimeters and inches.
It'd just be
and-
funny if somebody took a picture of like a failure one, but they took a picture of it. That'd be
Nailed
fun.
it. Okay, what a letdown. 1 out of 5 or somebody not happy. Got this for my birthday. Got this for my birthday. Something fun for me and my man. Waited over 2 weeks for family to leave after visiting. Was so excited and followed the instructions exactly. Just for the mixture to cool in less than 5 minutes, so we couldn't even make the mold. Super let down and disappointed. Don't even bother ordering it. This person got it for their birthday in front of their family and then had to wait 2 weeks for them to get out of the house, and then they made it. That's what made me laugh. This person was making it in front of their kids, couldn't wait to get that shit done. This person had to wait for people visiting from Europe to do it, and they were disappointed. I don't know. When you're reading and doing,
believe I'm trying to clone my dick in here.
that's right. And these guys are wanting to ask me if I want my salad.
Cock clone ass blocking family.
Jesus. Leave us alone. Go home. It's been 2 weeks. Okay. The next one, 1 out of 5. This is a very short one. Mix got hard too quick. That's the title. Here it is. Mix got hard too quick. Couldn't get my pecker in the goo. That's it. There we go. Short, to the point, sweet. We get it. Couldn't get his pecker in the goo. A lot of these people complain that they poured it and they put it in there and it was hard already. Like within 2 seconds, and you couldn't, probably because they're just too soft and stubby, right, James? Thwomp.
Probably
Okay,
because of some Chinese shit.
it's probably because some Chinese.
Yeah.
It just kind of
We made this in a lab. Put your dick in it. Give it to your
It's
old lady
Chinese
later
concrete.
on. Yeah.
This one is
Give
2 out
it
of
to
5.
your friends in front of your family.
Give it to your friend's wife in front of their family and children. Seems to be working. Okay, but not worth the price. 2 out of 5. Okay, this is somebody that goes into a little bit of detail. Okay. The creation process was relatively easy to do, but my main grievance is with the amount of product you receive. You get enough for the molding powder to make the cast of your member. However, if you have an above average penis, you won't have enough of the silicone mixture to make an actual full-size replica. I'm big, but not huge. Here we go. I have 6 inches of girth and 7.75 inches of length.
He's like a.
Jesus, round up or some
You remember the
shit.
Ron White joke? He's talking about how big his dick was. He goes, "Yeah, it's not very long, but it's as wide as a cheese wheel."
Yeah, exactly. 1 inch long,
Yeah.
12 inches wide.
Diameter and circumference of this thing.
Well, that's what I mean. Is people like this detailed, again, people giving these reviews, though,
I mean, what the fuck do you break out like vernier calipers and shit?
they're like way into sex toy. I mean, it's just different people, man. So yeah, okay, well, now we know his size and exact lengths. When I went to fill the cast with the silicone mixture, it only filled it up about 3/4 of the way.
What are his cats' names?
Yeah, exactly. I have a very lifelike replica with all the minute details of my penis, but it's too short. I practically made a chode version of my member. I really just wish there was more of the silicone mixture for the product.
So he doesn't know what a chode is.
I guess not. For the vibrating aspect of the product, it isn't very strong, which is meh, and is relatively quiet, which is good. It has 2 settings, on or off. Great work, detective. There aren't levels to the vibration or different modes, which is a little disappointing. I'm going to submit the same review on the Clone a Willy website with pictures to show what I mean about the size discrepancy between my actual penis and the finished product.
It's a $50 clone of Willie, and
know.
you're complaining about it not having 3 or 4 speeds. Is he making this and shoving it up his own ass? What the fuck is he doing?
He's way into himself.
What the
He's
hell?
very proud of himself.
Does he just put put them on the mantle so when people come over,
Oh my god!
so the family can see.
And then I'm gonna send the same review to the actual Clone a Willy website with pictures, letting them know what I mean. It's what it says. That'll help. Good job. You got to have something to do.
Send
People
me Clone
need
a
a reason
Monster.
to live.
Send me Clone a Monster, not Clone a Willy.
Okay, last one here. This one a little bit like the last guy in wanting to. Well, you'll see. Clone a Willy, 2 out of 5. I would not recommend this. After having tried this product twice, once by myself and once with her help, both attempts failed miserably. We are relatively intelligent and can follow directions.
Relatively intelligent. Anybody that says I'm relatively intelligent.
Relatively intelligent.
Oh yeah, what's intelligent?
IQ of like 40 or something. I
only huffed for 2 years.
That's right. Between the two of us. We used a stopwatch for timing, and for the second, even a digital thermometer, and still failure. So after $60 into this, we are scrapping the idea. Here we go. I would like to publish my name to add credibility to this review, but privacy concerns outweigh the Are you kidding me? I'd like to put my real... Who are you then? Who is doing this review? I'd like to add my name to this.
Who puts feedback on a sex toy website?
That's the beauty of all
funniest
this.
part.
It's endless. It's
The
endless.
detailedness of it's fantastic.
Oh my God, the people are so into this. So I would like to publish my name to add credibility to this review, but privacy concerns outweigh the credibility issue. The only reason I did not rate it, as terrible as it is, was that it was amusing to attempt it, and when she was helping it, it led to fun anyway. Try it if you want to, but I would not recommend this to anyone.
His username is IB Phelan.
Sincerely, any famous person you want. Got who the... Sincerely, Governor Holcomb. Who would put... I would like to say, sincerely, Chief Justice Sotomayor. I mean, I can't say my name on here. I can. It wasn't me. And that's been Sex Toy Review Reviews. We'll do more next Wednesday. Maybe I'll change the graphic.
Dang.
That's good stuff. Fun? Need a break?
Shit's cracking me up.
Well, now we're moving on to something even more fun and something new. James, I know you're excited about this.
I'm excited.
This summer, something very huge is coming to the world. Something the world gets to participate in. I mentioned this yesterday at work, and the person who employs me out there
A new Lizzo
told me
concert.
how much he did not care about any of this.
A new Lizzo tour.
It's not a Lizzo tour. But, you know, I might go. Lizzo. Telling you. I don't really care for her attitude. I think she's making everybody else lose weight. Wasn't that it? We read a
thought she
story
was
this
like-
summer.
she was
made
like-
him get fatter.
She's like beating up her staff or
Yeah,
something.
she was like mean to him and then
Yeah.
making fun of them because they were fat or something.
She went all Ellen DeGeneres on him.
Like, aren't they all supposed to be fat? That's the thing. I don't know. But this summer, better than Lizzo, James. It happens every 4 years. The world gets to participate in it. And it's not COVID. It requires no masking. But what it is.
Hashtag vaccine, man.
Oh man, so here we go. We've got a graphic and everything. It's very exciting. Paris 2024. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't move that kid again, that 6-year-old. I am so sorry that we use children to put these graphics together. I'll get this changed for the next show, but that says news on the bottom.
Fire.
Olympic news. And there you go. Look at all that Olympic
I played
stuff.
the fuck out of those games. Man.
Got the decathlon and
Yeah.
right above my head for the
The
2600.
one that was over here.
Yes.
I played that one.
The one on the bottom.
Yeah.
Track and field 2.
Yeah, track
doing
field
some
2.
pole
Played a
vaulting.
shitload of track field.
Then the original track and field for the NES there on the top, doing the high jump. That's the high jump with the guy representing Italy, as you can see from the large nose and mustache.
Yeah. Now Mario, he was
It's Mario.
Mario was in the Olympics before he ever became saving princesses. You didn't know that. He became a plumber straight out of he was in college there.
That's college Mario.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Totally hit. Totally cool.
He went to Stanford.
He did. He's got the cardinal colors
Yeah.
on. Luigi went to trade school, actually.
Yeah, I think he
He
did.
went to ITT Tech.
Yeah.
He was underemployed and overemployed.
yeah.
If you remember the 80s in Indiana, I'm sure there were
Yeah.
lots of Lincoln Tech commercials for you. Overemployed, underemployed.
Diesel mechanic and a darn good one.
And a darn good one. It's okay. Olympic news. So that is coming to Paris this summer. is the Olympics, and a little bit different. And so a few fun stories. And
And
so
it's actually the Summer Olympics, right?
that is correct.
Okay.
Summer Olympics back in full swing.
Where they
Last
don't
one-
play baseball anymore.
They don't play baseball anymore. That's true. I think the last one was what?
They'd rather cheerlead.
92 or 88 or it's been a minute. They got rid of it. I know. And then they've added like, and then that's where I work. The person is like, you know, there's all these added, you know, now there's this. And now this year, a new one is 3-on-3 basketball.
Nothing should have to be decided by a judge. If anything is decided by a judge, it ain't really a sport. I hate the fact that boxing is that way.
Gotcha.
Things like that, and then all the figure skating and the swimming shit. It's
The
just
arbitrary
judges.
number.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
yeah, it's tricky.
yeah.
I don't like that either.
It's they don't understand that the Olympics are just as shitty as the dunk contest.
Well, a lot of people share your view, but many people don't. So I know around the world, people in like other countries, they love track and field stuff. They're into that.
A little bit of that, yeah.
You know, but I get it. Here, I just like to watch probably what everyone, you know, you want to see maybe the basketball game, maybe you want to see whatever's on, you watch something for a minute.
I will say Olympic basketball is awesome
yeah, it's fun to watch.
because they call like traveling fouls.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to carry.
No,
And
it's a little tighter.
like, yeah.
It's tighter. But I would like to see, because it seems like, now I know it doesn't happen every year, but most of the time, America usually beats on people pretty good.
Yeah.
USA. I think they should make it, and it should be whoever the national champion was that year as a college team has to go do it.
Amateur wise,
Yeah. So some year it would have been like Duke versus Egypt. You know, just send Duke. You know,
But
or
like-
North Carolina or
but the other countries got their NBA pros there.
true. But I just think it'd be fun.
Because there was I think it was the last time it might have been in Spain or it was in I can't remember the one that was in
The last one was just in Tokyo.
no, I mean there was one of
there
the
was
ones
one
that
in
was
Spain.
basketball. It was when LeBron was still playing or LeBron was playing and Mark Gasol or the Gasol brothers were on Spain with
Gotcha.
Ricky Rubio and some of the other NBA guys.
Yeah.
And the championship game came on at like 4 a.m. because of wherever it was at.
Yes.
And I worked third shift then too, but I was just up that because it was on a Saturday, and I stayed up and watched it. That's like the best basketball game I ever saw.
Okay.
It was awesome.
It was tight for a bit.
Yeah, no, it was like all the way down. Like Spain almost beat them. It was like I think they only beat them like maybe a bucket.
Okay. I think that's Greece.
Yeah.
Greece.
Yeah,
That
it was when they played in Athens or something
Mhm.
that
Yeah,
one year.
that's
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I like the basketball. Also, like I do
was
like
that
to
like
watch.
2010, somewhere around there?
Let's see if this one is in 24. So 2018, maybe
So-
12,
2012 probably.
maybe
Okay.
right or 16.
Somewhere like that.
Yeah.
It was either that or 08. It was one of the two.
Okay. But I like to watch stuff like, and I don't know about people out there, but when it comes on, just weird things like if triple jump is on, I never see anybody doing triple jump.
Oh yeah, the true track and field
odd
events.
stuff, you know,
Yeah.
just stuff like that. I just think is a blast.
Oh, I'll watch the guy fucking shot put.
Yeah, shot puts, track events. It's just fun just to check it out once in a while.
The Australian girls field hockey team is pretty sweet.
Oh yes, I
Yeah.
can only imagine.
Nothing like a shitload of tall blondes out there with miniskirts on, bending over to hit
Just
something.
drunk as fuck on Fosters,
Yeah,
getting it done, man.
they all got
Love the
broader shoulders than me
Australians.
and shit.
Oh man,
Out there beating the hell out of each other.
this is a knife. What do we got up here? Oh yeah, so this is great. So this one, this has been out for a while, but again, as we get closer to the Olympics, we'll keep you updated with different fun stories. This is from Cosmopolitan.
300,000.
Hi, hello. 300,000 condoms will be provided for athletes at the 2024 Paris Olympics. And I do want to let you know that no condoms will be provided to the guy I screenshot in this. Look at that dork. I thought that when I did it. He's talking about runners and stuff.
It looks like me in high school though, so I can't say shit.
I did the screenshot exactly when he would be on there looking like that. That was on purpose for him. Like, huh? Do I get one? No, you don't get
I
one.
think he's just trying to sell shoes, and you're
Dude, this guy
Bagging on
needs to have a beer. I'm just telling you, this guy seems... I'm
maybe
gonna
he was the guy that did that review
Hey.
for the Willie clone.
I plan to send a picture to clone a Willie myself.
Threw it on the wall and did it myself.
So the latest news from the Olympics, the intimacy ban has been lifted. There was one in Tokyo because of the COVID there. You weren't allowed to have sex it up there.
Yeah.
You weren't allowed to touch people. Okay.
Well, when they were in Russia, like half of them were just banging each other all over the place.
Well, I guess this goes on, has been going on since the beginning of this. It is a huge like sex fest really for these athletes. It is like they're all just like partying, they're having a good time. It's like they do this all the time. This is normal.
and they're all on shit, so that don't help.
Well, I don't know if they're actually, I don't know what they're on. But it means some of these.
Allegedly.
This says again. This is from Cosmopolitan, the leader in sports news.
Cosmo. That's where I go for my sports now.
You know what I mean, right? So they've lifted the ban, meaning that some of these athletes will likely treat this like an American Pie-esque summer camp. The space will be stocked with 300,000 condoms. Now, the intimacy ban was.
I wonder if that's like a pallet of condoms. I want to know by like warehouse rate, like how many boxes, how many things.
They don't come by they come by the load.
The load.
See what I did there? The intimacy ban for the Olympics was placed to prevent in 2020 for the COVID-19. Athletes were reportedly, now this is fun, were reportedly asked to limit physical contact with each other except during their tournaments, and social distance was 6.5 feet between them. I thought that doesn't age very well.
Yeah.
Hey, all these people who are in the best shape of any humans on planet Earth and are the greatest athletes at their sport, you guys need to be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure they kept far away from each other.
All of their terrible immune systems.
I'm sure they listened. Yeah, exactly. They're so lazy. The tradition of providing condoms at the Olympics actually started in '88 Seoul Olympics to raise awareness for HIV and AIDS epidemic. Now,
as they were banging all them Korean chicks.
Woo!
Yeah, that's what was going on there.
Bring a whole new meaning to K-pop. All right, so there was the intimacy ban for Tokyo Games in 2020. Now, the CBS reports that 150,000 condoms were still passed out, even though they couldn't be used under the intimacy rules that were put in place. And then here's the quote. The distribution of condoms is not for use in the athletes' village, but to have athletes take them back to their home countries to raise awareness. I'm sure that's what they did with them in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Save these to take them back to Bangladesh. Are you kidding me? You dorks.
Like, I'm pretty sure the seedy roads with the shit you want to go down are still open.
Exactly, man. Not only will condoms be passed out this time around, there will also be an Olympic Village sports bar for athletes to hang out in between tournaments. I thought there was always something like that. Somewhere to sit and hang out. I mean, a lounge, a common area.
Yeah, but the last few times they've had anything, it's been in places like Russia and terrible places. They didn't want to kind of have any of that shit, and there wasn't infrastructure for it.
Well, they'll have to build it, and it's all garbagey. It's a scam.
Have you ever seen every place that's
It's a scam.
Yeah,
It's a
there's like
scam.
a whole documentary
It's like
about
World Cup. It's a scam.
every place when that place leaves, it just goes in disarray.
The ones in China, Beijing, they're all falling. They're just junk.
Yeah.
It costs people money. It's just a way for people to steal money. It's a ripoff. Not only will condoms be passed out this time, there will also be the Olympic Village and it says, but there won't be any alcohol at the bar.
Oh.
I thought again.
Just GHB.
Well,
That's a date rape drug. I'm sorry.
Top of your game. You're amazing. Why can't you not have a beer? Why don't you have? Are they not? They're mostly. I mean, I know some people are younger than 18 or 20.
Yeah, but some of those
why
guys
can't you have a drink?
They're just going to bring their own.
That's what I guess so. Hell with it. But it's going to be a great place so they can share their moment and environment here. No champagne in the village, of course, but they can have all the champagne they want in Paris, and they will.
Yeah.
If I can't drink here, I'll just go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't know. I don't know if maybe people don't know that. It is like Screwfest there, those things. Didn't know.
Shocked or not? That's like
Which good for them.
That's like when they give free needles to people. Like you're just kind of agging it on, aren't you?
Yeah. But it's just having a good time.
Like, here, go out there and just wear these out. Bud.
And actually also like, why even wear them? Just have some fun. You guys are all clean. Jesus, you're the best athletes in the world. Are you covered in Sith?
Oh, you think they're fucking each other too? No, they're going out in the town and banging all the hoes that are in the town.
Oh no, I'm saying they're
they're still doing each other too.
That's
but
huge.
They're still doing that as well.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure
they're there for a while.
Yeah, hey, not like a fat prostitute. All right, so the next one. This is the other one. This has been talked about a bit. Paris aims to keep Olympians cool without air conditioners because it's a little warm in Paris. It's about like Indiana. It's about on the same latitude. So, in anticipation of hot weather, and this is from, from Philadelphia NBC or something like that. In anticipation of hot weather, organizers have been studying heat waves block by block in the athlete village. They've simulated conditions in the parts of the accommodation most exposed to the sun. So they're going to try to use geothermal kind of cooling in some of these places, okay? And they've just built it, okay? So here's the fun. They've simulated the conditions in parts of the accommodation most exposed to the sun and have tested the effectiveness of the cooling system, which an objective to keep the indoor temperatures between 73 and 79 degrees. Frosty. A frosty 80 degrees inside your apartment after you just ran a marathon. Great. Despite outdoor temperatures reaching 106, we had temperatures at 82 degrees in most of these rooms.
Wow.
Yay!
Awesome.
Good job. In other rooms, we clearly had lower temperatures. So it's already not working. In addition to the underfloor cooling, okay, the insulation built into these buildings will enable residents to keep the cold obtained during the night throughout the day. Now, here you go. He says, this is a guy who's a spokesman for
We gave
this
them all
village.
$12 box fans.
The Channel 6 fan club. Yeah, before you know it, who is it? Derek Thomas will be there. Derek Thomas, 6 News. To keep the coolness inside, the athletes will have to follow some basic rules, he added, including making sure the window blinds are shut during the day. Hey, progressive. I think they've been doing that since 900 BC.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, really? Shut these when it gets hot? Whew. In your 82 degree freezing room? Hey, how was the 400 by 400 relay? Paris organizers have been in touch with national Olympic committees from other countries and said that they will have the option of setting up their own AC units in specific cases and on condition that the devices comply with the criteria of the committee. So these countries are already like, we're bringing our own air conditioners, man. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Because they're not going to, and I don't go through all of them.
There's a difference though, like India, and they go there, that's gonna be like, oh, this is fantastic.
Some people don't care.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
then like some people that come from, one is Australia. This person was like, we're going to bring air conditioners whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
I mean, some people just, yeah. And again, some countries, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Windows open.
Yeah.
But for most people, it's going to be a little warm. Okay. And really what this is all situating around is just this. And again, if you read this article ago, you see this is just this hyper climate driven, no matter what it costs, we're going to do this type fucking attitude. So the Paris mayor, who, by the way, it's one of some of what she said. There was another article, I didn't put it in there, but mayors around Paris of small villages and towns are getting pretty pissed off because you know what they've started doing? They go through Paris right now, and anybody who's like they're from another country living on the street or whatever, they're packing them on buses and moving them to other towns outside of Paris. So when these people get here, you won't have to look.
Oh, they did that shit for the when the Super Bowl was in LA.
Yeah, they do it all the time. They did it in
had
San Francisco when the
was
Chinese came. They cleaned up the streets for a week.
There was a ton of them living underneath this one bridge, and then they just like the next day, whenever the Super Bowl thing was getting ready to start, they just shoved them all out somewhere.
It's clean here. Yeah. Everything's fine. That's like a kid shoving shit under his bed.
Yeah,
that's fucking lame. So this mayor, whose last name is Hidalgo, which I believe was a movie about a horse, but I'm sure she's a beautiful, wonderful woman, she's adamantly against turning next year's event into the Bring Your Own Air Conditioner Olympics. And she says, quote, "I can assure you that we will not change course, and then there will be no changes to the construction program of the village regarding air conditioning. Regarding the option of organizers providing national teams with an additional cooling mechanism," she said, "I'm not in favor of it. We must be consistent with our objectives." Hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
You ain't running in the fucking heat, are you? You know, you ran in an election and won by who knows what.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I'm running a goddamn marathon in this shit. Screw you.
Office.
What an asshole. This is what happens when you've got some idea in your head about how you're how you're changing the world and you don't give a fuck about anybody else.
You know what would solve it though?
Jesus.
You know what would solve that problem?
What a bitch.
Not having the fucking Olympics anymore.
That's what the person I talked to said. You want to solve all
man.
this?
Jeez.
Just quit it. This is
so
dumb.
Stupid.
He's like, why were they invented in the first place? Like, to get countries together, to talk. We have the internet now.
We like to do that with
we don't need it
We like to
anymore.
do that shit with like MMA and boxing. That's the ones that we get international about.
To me, it's like a family reunion, and now we're all getting older, and I don't know what we need to go to the family reunion.
It's like a
anymore.
shitty Christmas movie that just won't go away.
And it's a big scam. All these countries, they don't have money for it.
Oh,
And then all this money goes into it. They build it shoddy. Someone keeps all the money.
Yeah.
It happens. I think if they want to do it from now on, the World Cup and the Olympics, this country every time. We got stadiums everywhere. It's all done. I don't need to build anything.
Yeah.
It's done.
I think there's a few other places around the globe that can do it. Like
sure.
The real big soccer one that's in England, some of those shit. Yeah, but there's a few.
But yeah, some of these countries like Greece, they already were like in debt trillions of dollars.
But why, if they
economy.
want to have a bunch of ratings for it, why don't they just have it like, okay, they're like, okay, the Olympics is like in this amount of days and this amount of time.
Yeah.
Just fucking stretch it out and be like, hey, this 2 weeks we're just going to do these events, so these people show up. So then you don't have all the fucking people there. In the next couple weeks, these people are doing these events.
I love your idea.
And do it for like a couple of months.
I love your idea. I know why they'll say no, because it's not.
Because nobody will watch 90% of that shit.
Well, because at the beginning, they like to have them all come through, which you could fly everybody there and do the walkthrough, and then fly those people back home real quick.
Ceremonies are so stupid.
But that's part of it. But I'm with you. Just like, hey, this week is basketball week. This week is track week. Yeah, man, make it easier, and then you don't have to have a village with that has 15,000 people in it.
How much taxpayer money goes into this?
Dude, a lot. And then the Olympic Committee, and then
fucking ridiculous.
Like I said, then they built
gotta pay for the Colts stadium if we live here. That shit team.
And that money was used to build this whole system in this village that again keeps it down to a frosty 82 degrees in the summer. That's how well it works. And this lady, nope, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep square pegging this circle hole.
Some of the places they went to on one of the last Olympics, I don't know if it was the Olympics or the soccer one. I think it was the Olympics. But when they showed up, there was just basically like fucking refugee tents and shit. There wasn't even like accommodation.
Probably Brazil. That was a few years ago.
Yeah.
They were building some pretty shoddy shit. They got great stadiums, but the stuff, it's expensive.
It's like, let's build this right in the middle of all the favelas. Yeah.
Olympic news. That was Olympic news. And now it's done. Okay. Well, now, you know what? It's time to go. It's been an hour.
Yeah, we talk about sports and it has to be that trash.
I know. I'm sorry. We'll do some more sport fun. Don't forget, get on X today, vote Stephen Colbert versus Full Blown Flu, which sucks more. And the winner of that will be taking on Oprah Winfrey in the next round in the West. And then Friday,
West Championship.
We'll start opening up some of that East bracket and get talking about that. It should be a lot of fun. Okay. And also get over to Facebook, James. There's just enough time between today and tomorrow, and follow us, and maybe we'll choose you on Friday. $100 gift card to Wilson Farm Market. Delicious food, plus one of these beautiful shirts right over here that James is sat next to. Wonderful. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. It's been the guaranteed, genuine, honest to goodness 1 hour podcast.
Whatever.
All right. For James Swinford, I'm Bill Garrett, reminding you to treat other people how you want to be treated. Lighten the hell up, and now you go make somebody laugh today. Cool.